Do we? What do we need? Like a theme song or something?
I don't think so. I think if you just introduce it, that's
What
fine.
I'm gonna do is a theme song right now.
Go on then.
It goes like this. It goes ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-dan. You're right. That's it.
You alright?
That's the theme song. You're right. Anyway, my name's Jay. This dickhead with me is Tom. Say hello, Tom.
You alright, Tom?
And we're just going to talk about some films. The guest today with this podcast is Culture what?
Culture Crew?
Culture Crew. Because we're going to talk about culture and things. And pretty much today, we're going to just talk about some films that we watched in 2015, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, but I mean, when you say 2015, just any time's great, you
Any
know.
film. Doesn't
Just
really matter when it was. 1973, we'll still talk about it.
you know, it was made before we were born. We've not actually seen it. We'll talk about it. That's
Oh, Tom, don't reveal your age. You don't want them to know. You want them to all think we're the exact age they want us to be. So I'm 21 to 69.
I'm 18 to 19.
18. That's younger than you are, mate. You're 22. What are you on about?
Shut up, lad. Come on.
Well, anyway, I think the plan of what we're going to do is we're going to name a film, and then we're going to say best bits, worst bits, and if we'd see it again.
That sounds good, mate. Well, let's get it started then.
All right, well, we're going to choose films that we've both seen. So I'll start it off, mate. What did you think about, let's say your best bits first, on the Amy Winehouse documentary? What did you think about that?
So the Amy Winehouse documentary.
Documentary, yeah.
It was a real tearjerker. So obviously my favourite bits were where Amy Winehouse was in it. Worst bits where Amy Winehouse wasn't in it. You know, where she died. That was a tragic bit. And would I see it again? 10 out of 10. Definitely see it again. What about you, mate? Yeah.
I didn't see it, mate. I was pulling a little joke on you.
All right.
You played it off like a cool little bastard, so now the joke's on me. No, seriously though. We'll start with the Avengers, mate.
The Avengers.
The second one, Avengers: Age of Ultron.
I mean,
Pretty big film.
We did see that quite a while ago, so I'll be honest. It's a bit how I say back in the memory. I don't know how I say as if like I'm not I don't know perfect English.
Yeah, what are you on about right now?
No, but probably the best bit was the fight.
There was probably a fight in it, wasn't there? There was probably a fight at some point.
No, is Age of Ultron the one where the big worm comes through the city, or is that the first one?
Big worm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the end of the first one. What are you talking about, mate? We said 2015 films, and we said that we weren't going to change on that at all. It was always going to be 2015 films.
All right.
Age of Ultron's the one.
Oh, it's the computer one, isn't it? Where
Yeah, it's the one that is the Age of Ultron.
And to be honest, I think we should have started with spoiler alert if you've not seen any of these films.
Oh, go fuck yourself. You've had a full year. Come on. If you've not seen it, you've not seen it. Turn this off. Don't watch a film. Don't watch a podcast about films. Shut up and go watch Avengers: Age of Ultron. It's maybe if I'm talking about Inside Out or something crazy, some niche film that came out 3 days ago. Yeah. I won't spoil it. But this one I'm spoiling. Captain America dies, you bunch of pussies.
What? Hey,
he dies.
Everyone dies. It's weird.
All of them.
No, in fairness, I think the best bit was where Captain America dies. Actually, no, one of the best bits was obviously where they were absolutely just scrapping him. You know, when they were waiting for him in that is it the dome where they've got to try and get the mainframe, but I can't remember exactly what it is.
It sounds like it probably happened.
No,
so yeah, that was a good bit, wasn't it?
You know, where all the robots are coming at them and they've got to like defend the mainframe, or I can't even remember exactly what it was, but that was pretty sick, that bit. The worst bit
to time something like the world was going to blow up in like 6 minutes and they had to stop it. That probably happened as well.
Was that it? Yeah.
I don't know. Probably.
I don't fucking know, man.
You should have maybe done some research before we started.
I'll be honest, you sprung Age of Ultron on me. I'm actually in the background Googling things. No, probably the worst bit was the ending. Didn't really explain who them guys were. Who was the guy with the wings?
The Falcon guy?
Yeah.
That's fully and quite well detailedly explained, mate. He had a background in the army and used to fly them around, and then he was like, sack it, I'm going to help Captain America. You just weren't paying attention.
No,
Dude.
They didn't say that out loud.
So the worst bit in the Avengers Age of Ultron for you was the fact that you didn't pay attention.
It ended.
That's
It ended on a cliffhanger, mate.
Some actual good bits and bad bits for me. I really like the Vision in it. Do you know the guy with the gem in his head?
Oh yeah, that was pretty sick actually.
One problem I have with the Vision isn't the Thanos the big evil guy going around trying to get all of them? What? So how's he going to get this gem out of this guy's head? How's that going to happen?
Well, he's probably just going to kill him, mate.
Old Gemhead over here. What's he gonna? He's literally just going to go over to him. He can't kill him. He's only just came in.
Well, do you just pop it like a zit, mate? You know, like a little spot.
A zit?
A zit,
Hold
mate.
on. Where are we in the world? We're in England. I'm not having that you call it a zit, it's a spot. So he's going to have to take this zit out of his head anyway. And I don't know how he's going to do it. And then, but I quite liked him when he picked up Thor's hammer. That was pretty cool. I liked his cool cape.
Yeah,
I liked all that stuff. One bit I didn't like was out of the blue, airship. Where just airship out of the blue.
Yeah, where the fuck did that come from?
Where did this airship come from? Also, if someone flies a giant island up thousands of feet into the sky and then drops it back down to fucking Earth, that causes earthquakes. That's how the dinosaurs died, mate. We would all be gone. Not a single one of us would be left alive. And then Iron Man just there like, that went well. Go fuck yourself, Iron Man. Get over here. I'm filming a podcast and you just fucking killed me. You better your job.
You fucking killed me, Iron Man, you little bellend.
Absolutely outrageous. Captain America as well. Still think he's kind of useless. He's got a shield.
He's got the shield, mate. That's all he needs.
Yeah, but give him a gun. He could probably shoot harder than he can punch. He'd probably do a bit more damage.
Yeah.
How does it work? The shield as well.
He's got that one rule though, hasn't he? Or is that Batman? I don't know.
Disappointed that you don't know that's Batman.
I'm joking.
Well, anyway, mate, would you go see this film again?
I think I need to go see it again because apparently I don't remember the half of that bullshit.
I actually don't think you saw it once, let alone need to see it again.
I read a brief synopsis before the podcast.
I think it was worse than the first one, but I think I'd see it again if it was on TV. I wouldn't go out my way to go see it.
Yeah, I remember coming out of the cinema for the first one and going, yeah, that was class. That I'll probably watch that again. But the second one, I was like, so are we going Burger King after this? Or...
It's all about the Burger King when you go to cinema. Well, so that was that, mate. That was pretty good. Should we do one more film? Should we do a few more films? All right. Well, next one. Let's go straight into an even bigger film. We saw this one pretty recently, so you should know a few things. What about Star Wars?
Never seen it, mate. Never seen it.
Star Wars, mate. Brand spanking new film. Came out in 2015. What did you think of The Phantom Menace?
What?
Oh, fuck yeah! Hey!
Well, it's a great standalone film, together with the trilogy. Not too great. No, but in fairness, the brand new Star Wars, absolutely top notch. I mean, some of the best bits are obviously that there was some spot on funny bits, like just straight from the start, the guy going, "So, do I talk first?" Or...
Yeah, that was a good bit. I thought it really set the tone for what was going to happen in the whole film.
Yeah,
like this is the new Han Solo. He's going to sort us out. Poe Dameron, he's there. We're going to follow his story. Oh, no, he's fucked off. Where's he gone?
Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, no, he's back. He's back.
Oh, we pulled the double fake on you. And then he's just flying around. He's doing whatever. How did he survive? And his jacket came off. That's one thing that winds me up. He survived his explosion, but his jacket came off perfectly intact for someone to steal.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
He basically was lying there and there, and he went, "Oh, I nearly died, but I'm a bit hot. I'll take this jacket off and leave it here. It's a nice jacket."
There's a little bit of a bromance going on between him and Finn as well. Like when he's like, "Hey, that's my jacket. Actually, it looks good on you." Yeah.
From the lab bit of the top man or whatever. I really liked as well in that film. One of the best bits for me was R2D2 2. Basically, whatever his name was, BB-8.
BB-8. Whatever his name was, and then you instantly remember it.
Remember his exact code, whatever. I mean, I might have a poster of it on my wall. Doesn't matter. It's a big film. I really liked him. I thought he was a good comic relief in it. The bit with the lighter, all of that stuff. I mean, the whole point of him having the little piece of information in his brain, I thought that was a really good thing until you realise that R2D2 had fuckloads more of him.
R2D2 had the whole map, but he was just having a fucking cat
No
nap.
one was asked about him at all. They were like, well, this other guy's got a tiny little bit. Also, as well, if there's a giant map of space and there's one bit missing,
He's
if you
there.
Give me, if you give me a giant map of the world and you cut out Africa, I'd go, well, that bit's Africa right there. It's probably in there somewhere. Outrageous. Do you know what has always annoyed me about the Star Wars films as well? Like I was watching The Empire Strikes Back the other day, and he goes, Yoda's in the Dagobah system, and so he goes to Dagobah, which is a full fucking planet, by the way, and he goes, all right, I'm trying to go down and see Yoda. He doesn't know where on the planet he is. He just parks down in Tenerife, and he could be in Zimbabwe for all you know. You haven't a clue. Outrageous, but he's right there, obviously, because
he's got the Force, mate. That's it. He just knows.
You can't just say he's got the Force.
He's got the Force, mate. That's how it works.
I wish that was how it works, but it doesn't work like that. It actually kind of does work like that.
I mean, there is a lot of other good bits in that, but we'll try and get to the worst bits as well. One of the worst bits for me was when she was like walking up like the Isle of Man or where she was fucking walking up to you to get to Luke. That was pissing me right off. That she's like that absolutely rock climbing. He could have just come down and seen her. Surely
she could have. All that time he's been there as well. What's he been eating? If you say the Force, I swear God, I'll do you in. He's been eating nothing. He's been drinking salt water and been stood up there waiting.
And he looks no better for it as well. He's not lost a pound.
But the actual actor lost a lot of weight for it. And he was like, I need to go lose at least, I don't know, 15 stone. So I can be on there for exactly as many seconds as I've lost stone. 15 stone for 15 seconds. And I bet he got paid 15 mil just to keep it nice and round. When she was walking up that mountain, though, I was like, we're set in for another 30 minutes here. We're going to have a little Rocky montage here. She's going to run up these steps in a second.
Yeah.
And then she just goes, here's your lightsaber. Doesn't say anything. How awkward would that be for Luke? He was just waiting for her to make the first move.
Yeah, that pissed me right off that.
You need Poe in there to go, who should speak first? That's what you need to say.
No, because it was kind of like, if the music wasn't there, it's just she's awkwardly standing there with a lightsaber. Like, so, what's going on here, guys?
I liked all that with the lightsaber, though, where she found his lightsaber. I liked that it was a girl as well. I didn't really see that coming. Like, I thought, because of all this, like, the trailers, he was going to be the big dude. And I thought it's because he's black, it's going to be the new thing, but they double faked us. He was like, it's going to be a black guy.
Yeah, they did. That's two double fakes they pulled on us.
On the double fakes in this. I thought that was really good. Yeah. Did I mention that I liked BB-8, mate? He was a good bit. But Han Solo, what did you think about Han Solo, though?
Han Solo dying was literally, so obvious. I'll be honest. As if they're going to, like, try and keep him on. He's like 80, isn't he?
He's at least 93. At least 97. I don't know how old he is. But, obviously he was going to die. Just, you could see it come when do you know, if I've learned anything from watching all Star Wars films, never walk across a bridge with no handrails. People like to chop you in half or chop your hands off and push you down there. It's just, why? I mean, the Death Star was more of a health and safety risk than anything else.
It's very flawed, isn't it?
Really is very flawed. I mean, an exhaust port, for God's sake. Just a bit of cardboard over it. You've covered yourself there. Not a big deal.
Would you really complain, though, about like there being no railings? I mean, I'd rather risk death than be actually dead. Fucking Kylo Ren choking me out.
Yeah, definitely choke you out. You know what he's into, mate. Kylo Ren when he's in the bedroom, you know.
Yeah, he'd choke you out and then go, that's a really good idea, actually. It's not very safe.
Darth Vader did do the right thing every single time. Yeah, I like Kylo Ren.
He's like that pouring his cereal. Like, he's chose between two cereals. He's like, did I do the right thing, Father? Grandfather.
Kylo Ren, though, for me, didn't have enough mask commitment.
Yeah, he took it off too soon.
Took it off well too early. He was just like, why are you wearing it if you'll show anyone your face, Kylo? For God's sake, keep the mystique up. You're trying to be Darth Vader. He didn't take it off until he was nearly dead. I didn't know he wasn't an android for 3 films. We're not talking about the old films. I'm not mentioning Anakin Skywalker in his sand speech. That is not getting discussed until we're at 300 episodes in and I've maybe ground down to want to talk about it. But for now, we'll talk about how Kylo Ren was also a semi-bitchy moany guy.
Yeah, he was a bit of a bitch, wasn't he, actually, thinking about it?
He was a bit of a bitch, yeah.
crying to his granddad.
Pussy, help me.
Little
Help me,
pussy.
please. Just shut up and get on with the film. Chewie, oh, how good was the bit where he kept like hitting himself as well?
Oh, where he's like kicking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, where, when he's kicking off and then the stormtroopers like sort of back away. That was
Yeah, it was all pretty good, to be honest. And I thought as well when he was having the fight scene in like the jungle with what was her name, Ray,
Ray, I think. Yeah.
Rin Tin Tin, whatever her name was. When like you saw the lightsaber wobble like in the old film as well. You saw it fly towards her. I thought Luke's gonna be there and he's gonna tear some new arseholes.
Yeah.
I don't know how many arseholes he's gonna tear, but there's gonna be at least 2 on the resume. And then it was her, and she just decided that she could learn the Force in one afternoon, even though people were training for it their whole lives. Didn't really care. She just kind of was like,
Fuck it, I've got. When you've got the talent, no mate. She's been doing Street Force in Argentina, like, a bit like Messi with footy.
Well, anyway, mate, would you see Star Wars: The Phantom Menace again?
I definitely have seen the Phantom Menace again.
But would you see Star Wars: The Force Awakens again?
I have seen the Star Wars Force Awakens again.
You have, haven't you?
Twice in the cine, mate. Yeah.
Twice in the cinema. I want to go back as well. Would you go watch it a third time? Then I guess we've got to ask.
Are you just asking me to come to the cinema at this point?
Basically, do you want to go to the cinema with me to watch this film again?
Are we going right now, or
there's layers to it? Probably. There's probably layers to it. We could go find them. I don't know if there is. I've only seen it once, mate. Come help me. We'll go watch it again together.
Yeah, I would. In fairness, I probably would watch it a third time as well. It was really good.
It was good.
How
That was
about
good.
yourself, mate?
I'll move to the next one as well. I would definitely go see it at least 5 or 6 times. I want to be one of those guys that's seen it so many times you're getting like the newspaper for it. Like Fat Derek, he's been to go see Star Wars 614 times. I want to be that guy.
Fat Derek.
It's always a Derek. They're always up to no good these days.
Just these Dereks have been absolute just Star Wars fanatics and fat. So got to be fat. The guys that eat 2 hot dogs in a film.
Oh, don't get me started on the hot dog eating. But what did Derek also see in 2015, mate? He saw Mad Max.
Mad Max.
We watched this quite recently together.
Yeah, we did actually while we were having a bit of a curry night actually with the boys.
Bit of a curry night with the boys, yeah. It was good.
Yeah, so
what did you think of the curry?
The curry, mate, was average to poor.
It was a balti.
It was a balti to be sure.
I thought I've got to say as well before we go into this, I paid so little attention to this film. I don't know what I was doing. I was sleeping. I was eating. I was wanking. I don't know what I was doing, but I barely watched it. But from what I saw, I liked it. What about you?
At one point, you actually rubbed your dick with curry. It was actually fucking insane.
I didn't know you'd see me do that.
It wasn't discreet at all. You literally just whipped your flaccid dick out. And...
Well, back on topic anyway. I feel like with Mad Max, what it was like watching the bits of Die Hard where there's an explosion, but they went, "Don't you like those bits of Die Hard where there's an explosion?
Here's 50 more of them." Yeah.
Here's 50 more. Shall we do a whole film with them? And yes, they definitely should have, because it was quality. Every bit of it was action packed. You little blood bag. All of it was good. What else can you say about explosions? Good bits, explosion. Bad bits. He said a few words and
he really didn't say much, mate. He's a man of few words, as you say.
Oh, how did you really get his anger across with saying so few words?
He was more like mild-tempered Max than Mad Max for me.
Oh, he's doing his stand-up over there, isn't he? What's going on? Did you like the film though?
I thought it was it lacked a bit of plot, to be honest, for me.
Yeah, there was no plot. The plot of the film was explosions. Pew, 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 pew. That was the whole film.
Obviously, us watching it, we were like, "Oh, this is pretty sick." Like, but if I was watching it on my own, I'd be like, "Oh, so this is boring."
I mean, okay, this is a new segment. Explain what happened in Mad Max to me. I've just added this now. What was the plot of Mad Max?
I literally couldn't. I know for a fact there was like a settlement where a guy wouldn't give out water.
Yeah.
That was the thing. He wasn't very wasteful with his water, so...
He had a big water bill. That's so far the plot that you know. What else?
like his daughter or something like that had no arm. Don't know why that was the case. Also, one thing that was never explained was that little girl that just kept popping up.
Yeah, who
What
was
was
she?
that all about?
Who was she? I have no idea. She had 2 arms, so it definitely wasn't. Oh, it could be her before she had
No,
lost
maybe,
an arm.
maybe.
Or she was probably born with no arm a bit. But we're getting off topic. What was the plot of that film? Because I don't know either.
I feel like it was just Mad Max sort of taking over that village, but
What was the plot of the film? Mad Max.
it was Mad Max on it. Can you explain the plot any better? Because
I think there was a guy who was really stingy with his water. I mean, what happened with this girl that kept popping up?
yeah,
I genuinely think what happened was they were in there. They went to go get some water. They went to go get some guns and some petrol.
yeah.
And then they kind of just went, "Fuck it, road trip." And they started bailing. I don't know where they were trying to bail to because everywhere's.
Oh, I remember they were
Shit.
trying to bail to like there was this thing called like Green Hills or something like that.
Yeah.
But everywhere's desert. Like, so when they finally got there, they were like, "Ah, shit, everything's desert. Guess we've got to go back."
How pissed off would they be though if it was just that one little bit that was desert and Green Hills was just like a new suburban house build and everywhere else in the world was the same. It was just as it is usually, and they're going absolutely nutty. She's got one mechanical arm. They turn up like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, what's been going on over there? We sent you there for 3 weeks. This is where you come back like.
There's just a shit ton of mushrooms. That's what happened though. They went to go try and get there. Mad Max was captured because he has blood. That was maybe the plot.
I think it was because he just lived well, so he had like loads of blood.
He was from Green Hills.
He knew the city himself. He was.
But one thing that annoyed me about that film as well is when, at the very start, Stingy Water Guy, we'll call him Stingy Water King,
Yeah.
he was really, really old and had to be helped up and then was just tearing through. Didn't give a shit. His injuries faded. He was claiming for something and it benefits. That's all I'm saying. Definite fraud.
Yeah, there was something going on there because at one point he was in a wheelchair, like, and then they put like a little oxygen mask on him. And he was like, "Fuck this,
Yeah.
I'm off, please."
The one thing though I do have to like say props to him for is prize breeders, mate.
Oh yes.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
got a
mama.
good corral of prize breeders, whoever they were, and he has his favourite one as well. He's knocked up. That girl could take punishment like I've never seen. She took a bullet to the leg and stared him in the eye. Didn't even flinch.
She was like, "Fuck."
And she was pregnant. Didn't even care.
Literally anyone else, bullet to the leg, they would have been down. She just
Oh.
turns around like, "Oh well." I've got a kid inside me. Do you know what that means?
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
feel
a
pain.
big deal. And then the water is. And do you know what annoyed me as well? At the very end, when they turned all the water back on, and were like, water for everyone. Well, how do you know that this king guy wasn't being really good for his people because the water was running out? How do you not know you just wasted the end of the water and they're all going to die the next week?
You never know, mate, do you?
That was the plot. It was actually called. The next film's going to be called Mad Max Political Instability.
The next one's just like, the fucking economic crisis of Mad Max.
Well, mate, what did you think then? Would you watch it again?
I definitely wouldn't watch it again.
You wouldn't watch it again? What about in like 5 years?
I'd probably watch the original one before I'd watch that one again.
All right, okay, I'll give you this scenario, mate. What if you were on a plane and it was like 10 hours and this was on loop? Would you watch it again?
Is there anything else on, like, one episode of Friends or...
One episode of Friends is also on loop.
It's a tough one. It's definitely a tough one.
So I'd have Joey saying, like, hey, that's not even Friends. Oh, how you doing? Or you have explosions for 2 hours.
Is Joey not sharing his food on this episode, though?
Joey doesn't share food.
Mm.
Joey never shares food. What would you choose?
It's got to be Friends, mate. Sorry.
All right, I guess that's the new criteria. Would you watch one episode of Friends back to back over this film instead?
It depends which episode it was. If it was like a long episode, like an hour one.
When is that? We're not getting onto a discussion of how long the runtime of Friends is. I'm not going
No,
into
if it, if it was like a two-parter or something like that, one that linked together.
I'm going through some of these films. There's a few films that Tom didn't see, but I saw. Martian, that was good. That was funny. Ant-Man was pretty good. There's a few other films. Creed, you've not seen that one. The Hunger Games: Mockingjay. I saw that one, and it was just a film.
And it was a film to be sure.
It occurred. That happened in my life. If you ask me what happened, bows and arrows. That's all I can say. I don't know. But then one film that we definitely got to talk about, the second highest grossing film of the year behind Star Wars.
Dum da da dum.
Amy Winehouse's documentary.
Shit.
Yeah, it's the Phantom Menace all over again. No, Jurassic World, not Park, World. What did you think?
Jurassic World. Remind me of the plot, mate. Go on.
Of the plot of Jurassic World, right? The plot.
So
of
Amy Winehouse is here.
I'd say the plot of the Jurassic World was, as every Jurassic film goes, is we've made dinosaurs, but this time we can control them. Oh fuck no! We can't control them. It's all gone wrong again.
Right.
We made the exact same mistake.
Oh mate, I actually remember Jurassic World now, so I'll give you my best bits.
Great, go on.
The dinosaurs, they were great. No, in fairness, the dinosaurs looked really good on this one.
They look like all of the other dinosaurs I've seen in real life.
Yeah, I mean,
So I can't.
all the dinosaurs I've seen have been just bones, though. So,
Well, actually, one point on the dinosaurs, make them feathered. I'm pretty sure everyone knows at this point dinosaurs were feathered. But I guess it wouldn't be quite as scary if it looked like a giant chicken trying to kill you. Like when that thing was camouflaged and then just pops up and it's just, that'd be shit.
Yeah.
No, what are your best bits?
One of the best bits was where he was training them, the raptors. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, because you could definitely do that to one of the most deadly predators ever.
Well, you can train a fucking cat, can't you? I don't know how that was an argument against that. You can train a dog, so.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. That's pretty much your argument there. That bit was pretty cool until they were like SEAL Team Raptor and they put cameras on them and they were like, we're going to send them overseas to kill Bin Laden.
Yeah.
Or whatever. That was daft.
When the raptors started wearing a Bluetooth, then I was like, for fuck's sake.
It's over now. Like, I'm not doing that. Another good bit was just all of the product placement. That was immense. I mean, I've never felt more refreshed after seeing Chris, one of the Chris's, the big star, drinking that Pepsi.
Oh, you love that Pepsi, mate.
Oh, that Pepsi.
You could see it from his eyes. He was like, oh, yes.
It was
like quenched my thirst for days.
It was like a 10-second shot of him drinking Pepsi. I don't even take a swig for that long. In this bottle of Pepsi, and I saw it all. It was mad. It was. What else did you like, mate?
I'm just trying to think now. One of the really good bits was, I was gonna say spoiler alert, but you've already given out the fuck you everyone who hasn't seen this yet. Spoiler.
Fuck you.
Where the dinosaur falls over and the one in the water eats it. That was good.
Oh yeah, that was always good, wasn't it? Because he got near the water.
Yeah. So let's just go over to this water, and you're dead.
Oh, speaking of things that were bad in the film, worst bits, as we've been known to call it, in our many episodes of this so far.
Yeah.
Why did the T-Rex and the Raptor team up? Can you please explain the psychology of T-Rex Raptor friendship to me?
Yeah. It's a bit like a cat and a dog, just
Don't dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, me. Don't do this. It was the Force. I'm not having none of it. I'm not having none of it. They should not be friends. This is stupid. One of them, he should eat the little one and then try and scrap the other one. Or just focus on scrapping the deadly giant one that can become invisible, by the way.
Yeah.
Which I've never seen anything do in my life. A cuttlefish, my arse. This doesn't happen.
That was one of the worst bits for me. They were just like, yeah, we mixed together a T-Rex, a frog, just a fish, and basically it can do all the shit that was good about those animals. So, yeah, the T-Rex is now invisible. So, unlucky.
My favourite part of it as well was that they'd only reveal one thing at a time, so that you'd keep being shocked. It was just like a new plot device.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what it was, I swear in the next film, it's going to climb out of that thing's stomach, and it's just going to be like, oh, I forgot. we also mixed it with a pigeon, and it's just got giant wings and just starts bombing off. It does not care about anything at all. Definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, we also give it the TM F2 or whatever it was. It can now fly.
It can now fly. Also, mate, do you know when dinosaurs scary, right?
Yeah.
Well, fear no longer. I'll get you a pair of high heels and you can outrun it. What?
Yeah, that was total bullshit.
She's just like, she holding two flares in her red heels, which she wore through the swamp, through the forest, through a dinosaur park. Take them off.
Combat
it was definitely
heels,
a
mate.
shoe shop. It was a shop for everything there. Combat heels.
seeing how it doesn't seem so
Yeah,
so ridiculous now. I've said
stupid.
combat heels.
But the thing is, though, all I've moaned about it being invisible, that bit where it became non-invisible again, where they were like, "Oh my god, it can be invisible." I was like, that was a good bit.
Yeah, it was a good bit, but then when you think about it later, it's like, oh yeah, that could never happen.
Do you know, one of the guys in it as well definitely had, I don't know what, he surely had one of my favourite like credits at the very end, because you know the guy who, when you first see the Indominus Rex, I'm pretty sure that was what it was called,
Yeah.
and it eats that one guy. I'm pretty sure at the end of the film, in the credits, it was like Tom Johnson, fat guy who gets eaten. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Imagine going home to like your mum and dad. So as part of Jurassic World, I had quite a big part. I was the first guy to get eaten. So
Fat guys get eaten.
wait, Dad. What have they put in the credits? Shit.
All right then, mate. Would you watch this Jurassic World, or would you watch one episode of Friends on a loop for 10 hours?
Weirdly, I'd probably watch this. I did actually really enjoy that, Jurassic World.
I thought it was good. Apart from our one friend thinking he was funny the whole way through it.
Oh yeah, no, he was doing a stand-up while we were watching that.
Oh, he was. I swear he came in the day earlier and wrote notes just so he could try and make us laugh. But I was furious with him. But that's something else anyway. I say we squeeze one more in because there's one other big film this year. Well, last year then, because it's 2016 now. And it was James Bond Spectre.
Spectre. I can't remember what's the theme tune?
It was probably like, at the Spectrum.
At the Spectre.
When we Spectre.
What was the actual theme tune? Sam Smith sang it, didn't he?
Alright, bear with me a second. You just make weird, amusing noises.
Nom nom nom. That wasn't weird or amusing.
That was probably the actual song to Spectre. I'm gonna play it and I'll sing it. I'm sure now I've done this. It's got like a 30-second intro of nothing. Yeah, I was so right. There's nothing. There's nothing there.
Not a sniff.
It's called The Writings on the Wall, mate.
All right.
I'm skipping in.
Go on.
Wait, here we go. It starts like this. I've been here before. So, there you go. That's how it goes.
No, okay, keep going.
All right. Oh, but always here, but always hit the floor. Oh, come on, Sam Smith, get it.
Yeah, get right to the chorus there, Sam Smith.
Could you break my heart? I don't know the words. I'm trying to sing with Sam Smith, but it's not even a lyric video. I've made a poor choice here. That's what it went like anyway. So we can put Worst Bits down to my rendition of the theme tune. I can already go in Worst Bits.
Right, so I'll say that's the case, yeah.
That's definitely the case. What? Give me a best bit then if you've got one.
Best bit. I really enjoyed it, like when he went downstairs at the end to have a look at that car. And James Bond actually took the car. That was funny.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That was a good bit. Do you know what was a good bit? Batista in any film ever. Because there's always the opportunity that he might Batista bomb someone. You never know. He could throw one out there.
You do never know, in fairness, because he always plays like a big guy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like a fighter or something like that.
Constantly. Yeah, he never got any big words. He should have played Mad Max, shouldn't he?
But really, yeah. Tom Hardy didn't have shit on him.
A bad bit in the film, for me, was the reveal of Blofeld. Because the whole way that... What was his name? We just said this before the start of this.
Christoph Waltz or
Yeah, Christoph Waltz. He was constantly like, "I'll do it as long as I'm not going to be Blofeld." And then he was like, "No, I swear I'm not Blofeld." And then an hour in the film, he's like, "Little did you know,
Yeah, you got me. I
I'm
was Blofeld all
Blofeld all
along.
along." It's so annoying. And also, the one thing that I know, another thing that I know about Ernst Stavro Blofeld
Yeah.
was that he's never seen any other Bond films. He's not learned that you don't spend hours telling him the plan, giving him time to escape with it, explode and watch. It's ridiculous. Oh, another bit that wound me up as well is where is it Q, the guy who gives you all of the secret
Yeah.
where he was like, "I'm not going to give you any gadgets, but here's a watch. It's dead loud." And then if someone said that to me, it's a dead loud watch, I'd be like, "What, like a megaphone or something?" I'd need a lot more explaining.
Yeah.
James Bond's suit was a bomb.
Sorry, you need to explain that a bit more to me here. Is it going to blow up on my hand? Am I going to, like, be the girl from Mad Max after this goes off? Or
That's how it worked. Because maybe there was a few emails that we didn't see back and forth, but the James Bond email section, I'm glad that was cut out of the film.
Imagine that email thread. So, Q, you didn't really explain that properly there. Would you just quickly run through that again?
That was the car bit was good as well. The villain was, I mean, the other villain where he was like, "I'm going to take over the MI5s because."
That was the worst like impression. So I'm gonna take over the shit.
All right, our new segment. What was the plot of Spectre?
Spectre, mate. It was basically 007 doing what he does best, foiling the bad guys, mate. So yeah.
It was basically Mad Max.
Shit.
I think the plot was he found out there was a bad guy after him, so he tried to kill him.
Yeah, to be honest, a lot of people have actually complained about this recent one, saying it doesn't have that much story to it. But
yeah, I can't. Do you know what is another thing, another bad moment, which they started doing in Bond films lately? He's not just a random secret agent. It's always like, and the bad guy is actually your half brother.
yeah,
There's
that
always
pisses me
something
right
to
off.
it.
That.
Can he not just be an evil guy who wants to take down the government and not James Bond specifically?
Yeah, James Bond dad for some reason that he's never seen before. He's just like, fuck it. Knew it was you, James, so thought I'd fuck you over for a bit.
I also like the product placement. I actually do enjoy the product placement in James Bond as opposed to Jurassic World, though, where he talks about all the cool suits, watches, and cars and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can always tell when it's coming. It's like, oh, we're going to get out in the middle of nowhere, but here comes a brand, like a 1930s Rolls Royce, £160 million convertible. It's like, send a Peugeot, mate. It's just easier.
Yeah, just fucking send one of those, what are they called, them cabs?
Oh, an Uber.
Yeah, send me an Uber there, that'll be fucking grand.
We don't have Ubers, do we, in England?
I think they have them in, like, the main cities. Not like London and stuff like that.
We might live in a main city or not, mate.
We could do. We could not.
Could not. We never know. But as James Bond films go, especially with as Daniel Craig ones, I'd say it wasn't one of the best. I'd say it was all right.
No. Although, I don't think I have a great opinion on James Bond, because my favourite one was GoldenEye. And everyone seems
That was because you liked the game on the Nintendo 64. Don't even tell me that I'm wrong.
No, it genuinely wasn't. I really like Boris for some reason. I thought Boris was
Boris.
You know, the guy with the pen, where he used to like click the pen, and he was like dead horrible to Natalia. I really enjoy GoldenEye.
I remember pen clicking Boris.
That's fucking 006 in. He went evil.
Oh, was it that guy who always dies and things?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can't remember his name now.
He was Boromir.
Sean Bean, is it?
Sean, or as annoying
Sean
as
Bean.
He should be Sean Bean, or at least Sean Mahone. You can choose either one, but you can't be Sean Bean. It's so frustrating. But he does. I think he dies in that one as well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I just really like the bit where he's like, "Close the door, Alec. There's a draft," and then 2 seconds later he's like, "Oh, he's gone. Shit."
You and one other guy in like.
And there's one guy like
are
fucking clapping
enjoying
me there, yeah.
cassettes. He's like, Boris is always my favorite. I don't remember Boris. I remember the classics. I remember Oddjob. I remember Jaws. I remember the guy who had diamonds for skin, whatever it diamond skin we'll call him.
Wasn't that off Austin Powers Gold Member?
Oh yeah, it was. Whatever his name was, Scaramanga. Then he was a real one, the guy with the golden gun.
Yeah.
And then there was obviously Sneak Blofeld, which is the one in this one, and there was normal bald Blofeld. And I like how I'm not going to be Blofeld, and I'm not going to have one of those scars either. And he obviously gets one of those scars during the film,
Of course,
because he has to. It's just the way it works. And one other thing that really, really frustrated me about this James Bond film in particular, because it's fresh in my memory, because I just remembered this bit the other day, is there's a bit in the film, I don't know if you remember, where I can't remember how it happens, but fake Blofeld wasn't going to be Blofeld, gets his goons and they capture James Bond.
Yeah.
And they take him to like a warehouse, and then like in the warehouse, James Bond dispatches these two guys. You can't see me right now, but I just did like a couple kung fu moves, and if you saw them, I looked pretty lethal. And then after he dispatches those guys, which no one would have known he would have dispatched, by the way, because he was like handcuffed with a gun pointed at his head. He then walks through this like system of mazes that is built for James Bond, like with pictures everywhere, and it's like, go this way, Bond. How did Blofeld know these two goons were going to get killed? Did he tell them they were on a suicide mission?
Sorry, guys, you done. You finished.
It's over. But that wound me up. It wound me up.
Was that where they're blowing up the building?
Yes.
Yeah, it did piss me off a bit actually. Like, if you have escaped Bond, imagine if he hadn't escaped, what a waste of time that would have been. The goons are like, fuck this, what, are we waiting for this guy to escape? Let's just pop him in the head. Let's
just kill him. Why did he not just kill James Bond in a lot of films?
I think it's because they want him to die in sort of like a weird way. Like,
I was just going to move this along, actually, but I've just remembered something now. You just triggered me. Do you know the bit where he's getting tortured?
Mm-hmm.
And they say, we're going to now perforate your eardrum or your arsehole or whatever, and it's going to ruin your memory.
Yeah.
Tell me, please, how that ruined his memory.
I think he was like, it might ruin your memory, and then it was like, possibly it'll shake your brain up or something weird like that.
Unless you've got an exploding watch.
Yeah. Unless you're James Bond, then it won't do shit.
That's exactly what happens. And another good bit of the film was that little bit with the rat. That was quite funny, I guess.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
So would you watch James Bond Spectre with Batista where he has a double-barreled gun, or would you watch one episode of Friends?
Didn't he have them weird fingernails as well?
Fingernails?
Oh no, his thumbs had like metal nails on them.
You're thinking of Goldeneye?
No, I'm sure. Google that now. I'm pretty sure he had them.
All right. I'm going to Google it. Right.
He had like metal thumbnails or something like that, because he poked someone in the eye, while they were at the table, because that was a really good bit where the guy was like, we need to do this, and Batista was just like, fuck this, I'm going to challenge you. And then the main guy goes, does anyone challenge Batista? And everyone's like, fuck that.
I've typed in metal thumbs, expected it to come up. I don't know why. It's not here, so I'm going to count that as proof it didn't happen. I actually don't think he does have metal. No, he does have metal thumbs. You can see him right here. Do you think he's dead? Batista.
I don't remember him dying.
Do you not remember he got like that chain wrapped around his neck and he got pulled out the car?
Oh, was that the like? Oh, I thought. What was the one with the play? Or am I thinking of a different film now?
With the play?
Went they at a play or something like that?
That was the Phantom of the Opera, mate.
Must have been.
That was actually the film that we're going to talk about next. The Amy Winehouse documentary. So, Rhea, would you watch this film or 10 hours of an episode of Friends? But I'm adding something. It's a flashback episode of Friends.
Ooh.
Oh, no one likes a flashback episode.
You know what? I think no one would watch 10 hours of Friends. Like one episode. If it was like different episodes, 10 hours of Friends, then most of these I'd be like, you know what, maybe.
But you got to remember when you're watching Friends, you feel like you're with people. You feel you're with your friends, mate.
What?
Just go with it. Just go with it, mate. Just let
No,
it go.
no. I'm gonna stop you right there, and you explain what you just said then.
What I just said was Mad Max.
The plot to Mad Max.
The plot of what
You
I
feel
just
like
said.
you're with your friends, Mad
Feel like
Max.
you're with your friends.
That was the tagline when they were advertising it.
Feel like you're with not as good as the best tagline of 2015. Pitch Perfect 2. Let's get it, pictures. I've already forgot it. It's We're Back, pictures.
That was it.
That's the best part tagline. I still haven't got to your answer, mate. Would you watch Spectre or Friends?
I probably got Spectre again. It was actually really good. The only gripe I've got with it, actually thinking about it, is at the start where he's like running across buildings and they're all collapsing, and then he just gets up and he's fine. What?
Do you know what they do at the start of the film as well? They do something that if I wrote it when I was like 14 or younger, like 11, I would have put in the film where they're like, and James Bond, he kills everyone and he gets in a helicopter, and I'd be in the corner and I'd just go, what if he does like a flip in the helicopter?
What if he does a flip?
Flips!
And your English teacher would be like, fucking hell, Jay, you've got to stop writing about James Bond.
Straight away. Surely you'd watch this film again.
Yeah, definitely watch that again. What about you?
I'd definitely watch that film again. I feel like there's going to have to be another one though, because I feel like it was kind of half a film because he didn't kill him. I feel like he probably should have killed him at the end, but maybe they're leaving it open because it's Christoph Waltz and all that. And I think that's probably enough films, I guess. But there's a few films that we didn't see this year, mate. But I'm just going to say you've got to choose out of these 3 films, and you have to watch one of them tonight.
Tonight.
Right, you've either got to watch Terminator Genesis,
No.
quite renowned to be shit at this point,
Yeah.
or SpongeBob Surfs Up.
No.
What? Why not SpongeBob Surfs Up?
Is it Surf's Up?
We are calling it that.
Like,
I'm not checking. Who cares?
I'm checking. I need to know for everyone. SpongeBob.
And then the last option, would you like to watch a live-action remake of the Disney classic Peter Pan? All good choices,
Mate,
I might add.
It's the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water.
You are kidding. Ours was better. I'd rather watch Surf's Up and Sponge Out of Water. I definitely would. So which one would you like to watch? I'll also give you the option of a 4th. One episode of Friends.
I guess I'll watch 4 episodes of Friends.
One episode of Friends.
Sorry. Can we just discuss Friends next time?
That's it. That's what we'll do next. In the next episode of this, we'll just discuss Friends.
No, brilliant. Anything else? Anyway,
No.
Oh, brilliant. I don't know why I expect you to leave like a massive gap then. 10 minutes later.
Okay, this is what I'll do. We'll end it on the start of a joke that I'll finish next week.
No, because you won't remember it.
2 rabbits walk into a bar. The first rabbit says,